So, do we need to have, the talk?
The talk? If this is about rank, there's no need. I understand that this is your ship and you're the one in charge.
Yeah, I was talking more about us and this. You see, Demi and I are pretty close, if you know what I mean.
And?
And I'm just saying that the whole sexual dynamic aboard this ship is quite ambiguous at the moment, and I don't really see that changing anytime soon, so...
Oh, Captain, how adorable of you. It doesn't matter if you shag other people, and I'm not going to stop shagging you if you do. In fact, it only turns me on more. So, allow me to introduce you to something absolutely splendid.
Wieso habe ich so ein komisches Gefühl bei der Sache, wenn ihr das sagt?
Welcome to
Oh,
Pandora.
nice.
This system will allow you to arrange a steamy romp with any of the ladies on the ship.
Really? Like, seriously? Punta Points? Nicht, dass sie den Witz Punta gemacht haben, als Anspielung auf dieses alte... Okay, vergessen wir es. Mal weiter im Text.
Oh fuck, this is hot! I feel like a pervert in a pussy store.
Leveling your waifus will get you PP, aka Pluto points. The more you earn, the more you can enjoy. Use the grid to unlock the depravity you wish to taste. Assemble your feast, and then devour it.
Nice.
As you can see, you've already unlocked this lovely little scene of ours here. This is called a recruitment scene. The yellow border means it's extra special.
Und lass mich raten, das kostet natürlich mehr als einen Punkt, oder?
Spend your points wisely, Captain. You cannot undo purchases, so don't blow them all on one blowjob. This is just a sampler of the wonders of Pandora. As your revolution progresses, you'll find a delectable assortment of wank material here. Experiment, Captain.
Das
I'll
will
leave you
ich.
to it then. If you want me or any of the other loyal ladies aboard to pay you a visit, simply give us a call with Pandora. Ta-ra!
This devotion passively increases by 50% of the total XP gained by each wife in battle. Oh, cool. Also kann ich Demi eigentlich einfach daheim... Okay, sie wird nicht mitleveln. Und ich wette, es gibt garantiert am Ende eine Kampfszene, wo ich sie brauche. Also muss ich sie passiv ein bisschen mitleveln. Ich muss sie immer so auf 1-2 Missionen mitnehmen. Das ist aber immer die Frage, funktioniert das, dass ich einfach alte Level neu machen kann, oder gibt es einen Progress-Bar, wenn ich eine Mission mache, dass der Progress-Bar immer voller wird? So wie es in XCOM zum Beispiel war. Du hast eine Mission gemacht, Zeit ist nach vorne gelaufen, das Avatar-Projekt wurde gemacht ein bisschen. Und ja. Muss ich? Ich hab's irgendwie gedacht, irgendwie so... Tentacle Joe, natürlich 2 Punkte. Stalker ist 1. Okay, Okay, also grün ist von Haus aus 1 Punkt. Huh. Oh, mit dir habe ich auch gar keine Punkte. Okay, verstehe. Aber zurück. Die werde ich aussparen. Außerdem, nach dieser Cutscene, beenden wir es. Für den Moment. Nur ihr sollt wissen. Oh, geiles Schiff aber.
Pardon me, General, but it looks as though the Solar Navy's diplomatic envoy has arrived early.
What a glorious day.
All right, everyone. Take your positions and prepare to open fire on the turbulence. We'll have this gaudy behemoth torn to pieces in no time.
General Willof, Why am I not surprised to find you excavating the Imperium's asshole with your tongue? What kind of deal did they offer you to get rid of me this time?
Rocket hits!
Greetings, Blythe. I see you haven't lost that trashy excuse for etiquette during your pitiful fall from grace. I would address you as General, but we both know you no longer bear that rank. At least as far as the Solar Navy is concerned.
And I would address you with respect, but we both know you're nothing but a traitorous bitch of a parasite, sucking away at the remains of our once proud empire.
Not even the dignity for gender-neutral insults in this day and age. What a pity you turned out to be.
Nuke him, nuke him, nuke him!
This army of yours, the Requital. You command nothing but a bunch of augmented, insentient abominations. Such fetid monstrosities.
Beth, kannst du ihn bitte abknallen?
They are called manticores. And they are the obedient soldiers that will fight for the true destiny of our species. I wouldn't expect an impotent failure like you to understand.
Enough of this. I'm going to give you one chance to surrender. You know, decorum and all that.
No. I'm going to give you one chance to surrender. If you engage, I will be forced to destroy your entire fleet. I will not hesitate to do so. Fuck off. Now.
Always the diplomat. I had hoped you would find a way to die with at least some semblance of dignity. Such a shame. Farewell.
I await your next command, General. I do hope it involves mass destruction.
These men would rather sit on the Imperium's cock and call it a throne than die with honor. I will not allow this. I believe in freedom. In a future where we will no longer suffer the unjust sanctions of dickless bastards that fear our ascendancy. Those that fear our true power. This man must be eliminated, so that I can take my rightful place as the Supreme Commander of the Solar Empire. For I am the last great hope for all Solars. And this is the army that will blaze our path to redemption. This is the motherfucking Requital! Execute order 66.66666. Pathetic.
General Blythe, as much as I have enjoyed watching you skin sacks murder each other, I believe there is room for more carnage. General Will of Ship remains on the field.
Oh, really? Hey, Pussy, are you still there?
You fucking bitch!
So much for your bullshit. I knew you were a genuine scumbag despite your gentlemanly decorum. No wonder you bent over so easily for the Imperium. One and the same.
Mess.
They will come for you. The Imperium won't let you get away with this.
You Kim.
Fool! You chose to commit a large portion of your remaining forces to a personal pissing contest. That kind of stupidity and weakness must be eradicated for our people to thrive.
You could never compromise. We did the right thing.
The right thing? You sold us out, you spineless polyp, upon the asshole of our species.
You don't care about our future. You just kill thousands of solars.
You forced my hand, which, by the way, is something I had to replace after your betrayal.
You're fucking insane.
I'd rather be crazy than a traitor. Tell me, how many of us died at the Battle of New Vegas when you turned? What a pitiful mistake. At least after today, you won't be able to make any more.
Shall I relay the command to vaporize him, General?
Yes, please.
No.
Oh, come on!
What are you doing?
Target his heat sinks. Let him burn.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes. I agree. That is much better.
Damn you, Blythe! Damn you!
Harry, take down this message and send it to whatever remains of the solar military.
Yes, General. Shall I relay this message on a background of middle fingers and fully holographic meat spins?
Of course. Also, cue my triumphant villain anthem.
You have a triumphant villain
Dear
anthem.
backstabbing pricks, I'm looking at the burning wreckage of an entire solar fleet and the eviscerated corpses of 10 elite assassins. And I'm not happy. Actually, Harry, make that 11. The limbs were sort of scattered, but I see the extra head over there now. I'd give you some kind of bad bitch line about never coming back here, but I think we both know your balls have been sufficiently snipped. Since it won't be long before the rest of Prodigium is beneath my heel, I greatly look forward to your surrender as well. Sincerely, General Elizabeth Blythe, leader of the Requital, the true heirs of Earth's legacy. P.S. In case I didn't make this perfectly clear, get fucked.
Very poetic, General. Message relayed. What now?
Our lead researcher has escaped with something very important to us. I want her found.
But, General, our benefactor has already reinforced our science division to complete the new project. We were strictly instructed not to risk Imperium aggression by scouting with Requital forces.
This is personal, Harry, and that's also why we are outsourcing this task. Get me someone discreet so that our benefactor won't be aware. Also, you are not to make them aware, or I will have you replaced and transferred to the lower decks where you will serve no purpose other than maintaining our septic system for the rest of your existence. Do you understand?
Yes, General. You have sufficiently threatened me. I do not wish to suffer such a fate, so I will make the arrangements.
You're going to regret it. You're going to regret stealing from me.
Was Lily?
Lily.
Oh Gott, fucking damn it. Ich hab's mir fast gedacht, aber... Hot.
Captain,
Erstens.
Fortune is on the line and she's asking to speak with you immediately.
Nehmen wir irgendwann Save Point?
Yeah. Give me a tick. I can't find me dunders.
Captain, I do not like to be kept waiting. So,
Sup?
can you both please get dressed?
No.
Act like you're not impressed. Besides, if you don't want to see the first mate and his cadets, learn some bloody patience.
If you're calling about the mission, I'm happy to report it was a smashing success.
Now that you've finished with your dirty little team-building exercise, I've got our mutual friend on the line to discuss why we're all here. They don't like to be kept waiting either.
Great. Hopefully they can make sense of the overall plot so we can give this game a proper go, eh?
Patience, Captain. Foreplay is essential for a memorable experience.
Greetings to my favorite Big Dick Bandit. Still taking part in a mix of dubiously legal shipping contracts and the culling of scumbags?
Eric, you bloody ripper! How the hell are ya?
Senator, what a surprise. I believe this is the first time we have had an official Imperium representative on the line that we weren't attempting to backman.
Fortune, you didn't tell me we'd have such a distinguished hero involved in this operation?
Mate, I haven't seen you since we tag teamed that Niketh hooker in New Vegas.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Oh, how I miss the old days. Now, the downfall of New Vegas was truly one of the greatest tragedies of our time. By the way, we're about to drop some seriously heavy-handed exposition bombs, so why don't you mark the really important shit down in your codex for review?
That's an excellent idea, Senator. Scanning. Codex assembly and integration is complete. You are welcome to continue your lore funneling at any time, Senator.
Okay, on
The
skip.
Imperium has ruled over Prodigium for millennia, using their holy scripture known as the Veil to enforce a strict code of purity and conformity.
Wir sollten jucken.
Those species willing to obey the Veil and blessed to receive an invitation to the Imperium Senate have thrived. Others, like yours, have been much less fortunate. Simply cast to the wayside and left to rot. It's funny, in a way. You Solars arrived like a miracle from the void. All of Prodigium was in awe, amazed to welcome the only life forms in history to brave a wormhole and make it out alive.
That sure changed real quick once the Imperium realized our ship was a prison transport. I mean, I get we weren't the ideal refugee candidates, but did you have to force us to live on an actual garbage planet?
Well, we figured you'd be content with upgrading from inmates to janitors. But we quickly learned you motherfuckers could not be controlled so easily. You constructed New Vegas from a bunch of leftover scrap.
Those were the days. Partying non-stop at the most kick-ass resort of depraved entertainment in all of Prodigium.
New Vegas. You guys have no idea how much it pisses me off that I never got to see it.
Was wurde es genugt?
I remember it fondly. The deathmatch gambling, the finest recreational narcotics imaginable, and of course, who could forget the non-stop interspecies fuckathons?
Fucking A. We'd still be living in the golden age if it weren't for those limp-dick bureaucrats voting to shut us down.
The Imperium was afraid. The amount of lewd corruption you inspired in such a short period of time was staggering. You can't exactly push an agenda of purity like the Veil to the masses and then let them be exposed to something like New Vegas.
After all, titty tassels don't quite go hand in hand with celibacy and scripture thumping.
No, they certainly don't. However, it was really all about your military. All that tourist cash managed to buy you an armada even the Imperium didn't want to fuck with. The Battle of New Vegas only confirmed their fears.
We refused to shut down, and you refused to back down. I mean, someone was getting their dick kicked in.
If you had not intervened, the Imperium would have continued raining fire long after our military was bested. We would have been wiped out. The Solars owe you so much.
Oh, please, I only did what I had to. It doesn't matter who shot first. Empress Casadora had no right to order your extinction. We're all lucky that she listened and showed mercy.
Ugh, Casadora was a right old witch. I'm glad she's no longer in charge.
The people of Prodigium were already pissed at her and our obviously corrupt Senate for ordering the end of New Vegas. If she followed through, there would have been anarchy. which would have just resulted in even more blood on the Imperium's hands.
And that's exactly why we're here. The only thing that's going to stop them is one hell of a plan, and a team just crazy and skilled enough to pull it off.
So, Captain, any plans this weekend? How do you feel about helping us overthrow the intergalactic government?
Overthrow the Imperium. You You guys are fucking... You guys are fucking serious?
Now is the time, Captain. I was able to convince Empress Casadora to spare your species, but there are many others that have not been so lucky.
Prodigium has become a graveyard of protesters, and Casadora's reign may have recently ended, but she's chosen Celestina as her successor.
Celestina is still young and naive. We cannot risk letting Casadora influence her to lead Prodigium into another 1,000 years of terror.
It's up to us. The authoritarian shit show is this close to hitting the fan, Captain. This may be our last chance.
Fair juice. I'll bite. How do you plan to pull it off?
Ah, I'm glad you asked, Captain. As fate would have it, I've recently gained control of a rather large Imperium slush fund. I'll be diverting as much of it as possible into this operation of ours. It'll be glorious watching them finance their own destruction. Fortune is one of the top black bag operatives in the galaxy, and she has never let me down. She will be the brains, and you will be my anally applied fist of wanton destruction.
Ich
We have
liebe
two
diese Puns.
objectives. First, we're gonna recruit a diverse team of vicious, powerful, and sexy lady rebels to wear the Dominus and serve as your commanders.
Okay.
Second, you will lead them on missions throughout the 5 sectors to destabilize the Imperium to its tipping point. And that's when we strike.
Okay.
We are going to make an army, Captain. That's why I'm here, to breed a legion of manticores capable of revolution. Once they're ready, we'll be perfectly positioned to take over.
Wir brauchen Ladies.
So what you're saying is you want me to wage a vicious guerrilla warfare rebellion against the most powerful single entity of domination in the entire known galaxy, and I'm gonna do it by fighting them with a team of smoking hot outlaw warrior shielders and an army of horrific monstrous bioweapons?
Yes.
I take it you're in.
Fuck yes, I'm in! This is fucking metal!
That's good news. If you weren't, we were just going to have to kill you.
If it were up to me, we'd still find a way to do that.
I'll be on my way now. After all, as a senator, I need to keep up appearances. But fear not, I'll be checking in on you crazy bastards when I can.
Wait, you're just gonna have us do your dirty work and that's it?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're gonna make a hell of a lot of credits doing it.
Oh, yes, the captain loves money. And narcotics. Especially narcotics.
And trust me, I'll be plenty busy keeping the Imperium off your backs. However, should any of you be caught, or worse, during your mission, I will disavow all knowledge of this bullshit. So long!
Okay,
And now
verstehe
that
ich.
you're up to speed on the whole revolution thing, we've got work to do.
Right on, let's get to it. I'm looking forward to doing some smashing, both of the tinny and lady variety.
Nice.
Not so fast, Captain. While the Mary Celeste stealth drive and the Phoenix's combat system are state-of-the-art, we're gonna need a whole lot more than that to take on the Imperium.
Das ist genau das, was ich nicht
And
hören will.
I'm going to need to set up my lab. Manticores don't grow themselves, unfortunately. We need a master mechanic, and we need one now.
I have an old friend that both qualifies and happens to owe me one hell of a favor.
Was ist das aber?
His name is Dalek, and his space station is constantly on the move due to his wanted status. However, I implanted a code onto its mainframe a while ago to track it, for insurance reasons.
Your coordinates have been received, Fortune. It appears this Mr. Dalek is quite close. Shall I set a course, Captain?
You heard her. Let's pick this bloke up and get the Mary Celeste into prime dick swinging shape.
I think you can handle recruiting one guy, and I've got a galaxy-wide war campaign to plan, so I'll leave you to it. Check back in with me after Dalek's on board.
Okay. Is it shaped like a dick? Is it shaped like a ball? It's shaped like an ass. Still nice, but still shaped like an ass. Don't you dare fart. Don't you fucking dare.